Sagittarius, welcome to this work and career tarot reading. Now, trust Saggy, if you're watching this, there is some useful insight here for you, and that begins with soul on fire. Okay, Saggy, so how do you feel about money, about your work, about your career, what you're creating, where you're heading with it? Does your soul feel on fire? If so, if you're really feeling energized, if you're really feeling that, the work is lighting you up, it's a good sign to continue. Now, if you're not feeling that, we need to get to this place, okay? Now, there can be a lot of steps because a lot of us are doing, work because we need to pay bills, right? We don't have an option. Sometimes we can balance that by, taking up a hobby or at least bringing in passion in other areas of our lives, okay? So it feels like there is some fire element that is required here, Saggy, and you are you are the fire element. Sorry, I got very distracted when I pulled that card because you know what it is, it's the changes card. So it feels like for most of you there are changes required to get your energy back when it comes to work and money. Now, I also want to point out, Sag, that if it is around your financial situation, money is an energy. So for example, if we're really lacking energy in our personal being, could be through a breakup, could be because of a health journey, or we've had to go through another really big life change or upheaval, or maybe grief, that can block our money energy and our work energy as well, because it's all related. So we always need to come back to the self and how we can generate more energy, more fire within ourselves, flow it through our bodies, flow it out into all of our life areas. Okay, I've got the power of prayer turning over there, but I'm going to choose. Let's get you a these are angels of abundance, okay, and we've got detox your friendships. So that's one of the things. So I just talked about how we can have blocks around us in terms of success or money, and some of these could be closer than what you think here, Saggy. I've got detox your friendships. We take on the energy, they say, of the 5 closest people to us. Now, if they're not supporters, right, if they're naysayers, haters, or maybe they're just not really going anywhere in their life in terms of their career, or they're having money problems and we're consoling and listening to that, we're taking on that energy then. Now, that doesn't mean to say you don't have to be there for them, but we need to probably put some boundaries in place. So it says your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay, so there could be some changes that you're needing to make, Sag, in the people that are around you. If we really hang out with high vibrational, successful people with positive attitudes towards money and work, then we slowly become that as well. All right, let's go to the tarot. What have we got? 2 of Wands. Yeah, because you're actually being asked to broaden your horizons, to expand, to kind of leave that comfort zone a little bit, okay? You might be worried here, Saggy, about coming across as a big fish in a small pond. Now, we call it here in Australia a tall poppy, right? Someone who stands out, someone who's successful, someone who might make more money than friends or family. And there's a saying that people can have that fear of stepping into that confidence and showing it because they're worried that they'll get cut down. Like the tall poppy that grows taller often gets cut down by those around us. But if somebody is doing that, then they are not a supporter, okay? You need to limit the contact on what you share with them and then invite in positive people to your life. So the 2 of Wands could be that you're actually making moves, right? You might be getting jealousy, you might be getting pushback. The 2 of Wands says you've actually got so much more potential than what you've been achieving here, and I think that you can do more, Saggy, okay? You can expand, you can broaden those horizons through changes. Yeah, I've got the 6 of Pentacles here, and this is an energy of turning the tables through getting in control here, like in the Rider-Waite version of this card here, that's you know, the traditional cards, we see two beggars and an emperor. And when this card comes up, it's like, well, which position are you in and which position do you want to be in? So as the beggar in the situation, it's like, I'm just getting the leftovers. I'm just getting, you know, what someone tells me I can get paid, or, you know, I have to do what I'm told in this work career because I'm not in a leadership position. And it's the emperor that is in control. Now, it feels like by making some moves here, you can become the emperor, but it's through calculated moves. So Two of Wands is saying that maybe you need to look further afield. That might be in a different location or looking for work online, or that might actually mean that you need to look a position above where you're at, because you are showing up as having a lot of capability and skill that you're not actually executing. I think you're playing smaller than what you are, Sag, just saying. And it could be because of your environment. It could be because of your friendships, you know. There might be talk about people that are in a position of authority and how terrible they normally are. You know, you get the picture, okay? Feels like it's not seen as a positive thing in your friendship group. So I've got the Three of Cups here, and I think that if you do look and reach out to your network and try and take this journey of bettering yourself and furthering yourself, Sagittarius, I think there's a win here for you. This is a celebration card, and it's also celebrating growth. So it's time for you to get more personal growth when it comes to work career through this journey, but you will also be, of course, rewarded with pay growth, skill growth here as well. So yeah, there's changes here, Sagittarius, and you know, there's growth. That was the Tower coming out. Yeah, it just feels like you need to consciously dismantle the Tower where you are and take that skill somewhere else. Page of Cups. So I think you should be looking for other career opportunities. The Page of Cups is often represented as a, you know, unexpected happy outcome, like a happy surprise. And it can be actually getting, you know, just after this reading, you might be, yeah, that resonates. I'm going to jump online and have a look and apply for some things. And then before you know it, you're actually making that transition. Now, real story, I actually did a personal reading for a friend who I used to work with in one of my previous careers. And the reading was around this theme here, that you can do more and maybe it's time to move on. And he hadn't really considered, you know, that for himself, but based on that message, he decided to have a look and totally ended up with a dream job in a different location, moved the family, and, you know, is loving it. So that's what I'm saying, like that kind of synchronicity can happen with the Page of Cups. Like it's a very happy, celebrated outcome here that, you know, can just get triggered from something like this. It's the Six of Wands. That is a win. That is somebody who's coming out of a, they say darker time, but for you, I don't think it's darker. I think it's just like it's constricted, right? I can't really see any more possibilities for myself. There's a real, you are a jumping ant in a jar, Sagittarius, where, you know, you can only jump as high as the ceiling that has been set for you. So if you change your environment, you're going to be able to jump higher. Six of Wands is a win for you, and it's actually the fact that you stand out, but I think you've been keeping yourself small because of what we've talked about. But, you know, I think that if you make this change, you are really going to shine. You're really going to go to a whole new level. So there is definitely a very celebrated win if you decide to take that journey. Don't listen to the naysayers. Okay, Sag, gonna leave it there. Love this reading for you. Set your soul on fire. If you'd like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances, first link down below will pop you over to my website to check those out. And follow me on Instagram or Facebook for daily readings. On Instagram, I also pull cards for followers. And yeah, I do that regularly, so you'll need to be there and following my story. I interact a lot more on Instagram, just saying. Okay, I am wishing you all the best. So much love and magic. Bye for now.